What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Breana, and I am back with another freaking video.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast.
So, welcome back to my channel. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe, because duh. Turn your post notifications on to always so you're notified every single time I post a video. And also, check my description box for all my other social media platforms so y'all can keep up with me on there. And yeah, so let's get into this video. Alright, y'all. So today's video, y'all gonna get in my business. Y'all finna get in my business real bad.
That's tea for me.
So I'm finna show y'all what's on my iPhone 16. Y'all like my case?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Get into the case detail. This is so cute. It's from Shein if y'all want to know. So this is my lock screen. I'm gonna go ahead and start screen sharing now. Okay, so this is my home screen. Nothing too fancy, you know what I'm saying? We'll start with the first bubble. I just have my calendar, your traditional calendar. Nothing really too special on my calendar because I don't use it. I have a real agenda, hardcover agenda. I don't really use my calendar as often. And we got the settings. Y'all already know if you're an iPhone user, you already know what's in the settings. You know, your regular general accessibility, which I have this little, yeah, I don't want to talk about it, but yeah. Then I have my mail, which I'm not going to go into my mail because y'all go get in my business, but not that much. So I don't know what personal stuff I got up in there, but yeah. Then I have my alarm clock, and I use this so much. Like, look, put clothes in the dryer. Y'all get the gist. So I use this for pretty much everything. I love my alarm clock, y'all. Use your alarm clock, utilize it to your ability, because at the end of the day, it's gonna help a lot. So I have that there. Next bubble, your traditional maps. Then my weather, which obviously I utilize a lot, especially when I'm traveling. I like to see how it's gonna be. So I look. App Store. Waze is, I really mess with Waze. I'm not gonna go on there because it has addresses on there, but Waze, it'll tell you like cops around you, it'll tell you the speed limit, it'll tell you like if you're going over the speed limit. Like, it's great. So definitely use Waze. I like it better than maps just because it's more detailed. So yeah. Reminders, I used to use reminders a lot often. It's just literally just that, like reminders. But like I said, I have a hardcover planner, so I definitely recommend getting a planner. But if you don't, iPhone is gonna definitely help you. So you have reminders, notes. I use my notes, y'all, for everything. It's ridiculous. Like, I use my notes for so much. Then App Store, y'all know what that is. I don't really have to tell y'all. I don't use anything in here. It's just here. It just comes with the phone. So yeah, I don't use none of that. Wallet, I have obviously all my cards and stuff on there, so I utilize that a lot. So I have contacts, files, find my iPhone, and passwords. That's all like self-explanatory stuff. Find my iPhone, obviously I have people's locations, so that's great. Files, I use files down to the T, y'all. I just figured out that you can actually scan documents on iPhone. Like, I didn't know that. Yeah, I was today years old. Like, don't judge me in the comments. But yeah, so files, I use that for all my important documents, like for nursing and stuff. If I gotta keep certain health records and important stuff, I keep it in my files. So definitely check out your files because it's interesting, and it'll definitely help you to keep all your documents organized. If you don't use Google Docs or anything, that'll help. Passwords has all my passwords on Google that I've used. So like any websites that I looked up on Google or Safari, it asks you if you want to save passwords, and it immediately goes here. So I think this is a new thing, like on the 16, because I didn't see this on my 12, so I think it's new. Then fitness, I don't use that. Or watch, I had an Apple Watch, but I don't use that app either. And I don't use nothing in this folder as well. Then we have your traditional apps. So I just have Instagram. Y'all already know what's in Instagram. I don't really gotta show y'all what's in Instagram. Then we got Snapchat, which I don't use Snapchat. I haven't used it since I was in middle school. I just keep it for memories. Then I have the YouTube app, because you know your girl's a YouTuber, so not only do I watch other people, but I track my whole channel on that app. I don't use YouTube Studios. I don't have the app. I'm sorry, I use YouTube Studios, but I don't use the app. I use it on Google. I just look it up and use it that way because I understand it better. Spotify, y'all. If y'all want a little playlist, let me know. But I do have a lot of like playlists on my Spotify, as y'all can see. Like, I love Spotify down. Like, whenever I'm in the car, I go right to the playlist. Like, it's easy. Cash App, self-explanatory. I use that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Receiving or giving out money. Granny, y'all. Granny was my shit. in middle school. When I was bored in class and like I'm all caught up on assignments, I used to just play Granny. Like, I love Granny. If you don't know what Granny is, get on it, girl. Like, it's an interesting game. It's kind of like a Subway Surfers, not really, but it keeps your brain kind of like going. Like, it's a dumb game, but whatever. Zeus, y'all know I gotta get in my baddies.
Take it. I'm not saying you take it. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up in it.
Shot o'clock, bitch. The minute one of us is upset, it's not shot o'clock.
I gotta get into baddies, you know what I'm saying? Every Sunday, yeah, I'm one of them. Twitch, I literally only have Twitch for my brother. I support my brother. That's literally the only reason why I have Twitch. Music X, y'all gotta get on this. Music X is literally Apple Music, but it has a bunch of ads. So that's the only downfall, but I literally listen to everything that I want to listen to on this app for free. I don't use music, Apple Music. I used to have it because I used to be on a family plan with my mom, but I don't have it no more. So I be using this, and I just never really thought to pay for Apple Music. I don't know, like I don't know. I gotta get on that, but yeah. Capital One, yeah, that's who your girl banks with. I bank with Capital One per, that's in my business, but not too much, girl, cause yeah. Chick-fil-A, cause I'm a big bag, cause duh, like, I'm a big bag. I be having points on there, all that, so yeah. Next, I have Flow. If you're a female and you want to find a good app to track your cycle or anything when it comes to your reproductive system, get Flow. I love Flow. I've been using it since I first got my period, and it's very informative. It has different things that you can actually, you know what I'm saying, use on there. They have informational stuff, you know, just a little bit of everything, but I'm just not gonna get into the app too much because that's real personal. But next I have Netflix, because duh, we already know what Netflix is for. Pixar, if you're an upcoming YouTuber, I'm not even gonna go, I'm gonna say that for a video. But yeah, so Pixar, I use Pixar to edit thumbnails. I use PixArt to edit pictures sometimes that I'm posting on Instagram. It just all depends. iMovie is my go-to editing app. Next, I have TikTok, because y'all know, if y'all don't know, I'm a TikToker. TikTok live battle. I'm a big TikToker. Like, I love TikTok, so I have TikTok. I have Translock, which is a good app if you take like trains often or buses. It gives you like information to take a train or go to take the bus stop near you, things like that. So I had that when I went to school in Baltimore. I use that a lot for like transportation, especially for my my school bus. Like, they had it on there. Spruce, that's an app that I use to communicate with my primary care physician. That's the app that they use to communicate, to make appointments, to pay bills, all that. So that's why I have that. Favorited, your girl thought TikTok was gone. It's still not set in stone that it's staying, but Favorite is another kind of TikTok app. I don't really like it, but I have it just in case, you know what I'm saying? Gotta always be prepared. So I started building up my platform on there, so make sure y'all follow me. Your girl's Favorited, y'all gonna see it on the screen. Queen Brewery, same as my TikTok. Then I have this this little section, voice memos. I actually use voice memos for my voiceovers. That's something y'all can, you know, a quick little tip. I use my voice for my voiceovers. I use voice memos, and I just send it over to my computer and I drop down on iMovie. It's like the easiest thing ever. Compass, I don't use that. Measure, don't use that. Calculator, I use that for school and other things, you know. Obviously, calculator is essential. Whenever you need it, you need it. Then I have Photomath. I used to use Photomath. I'm bad at math to an extent, so whenever I had homework assignments to understand better, I would use Photomath to check my work, and it was working. I just never deleted the app because why not? But yeah, Zoom, self-explanatory. Whenever I have online classes, they switch to online. Just use my Zoom. GroupMe, I had that for Morgan, which I actually gotta get rid of that app because I don't need GroupMe. But we use it to communicate with the whole floor. So like, if there's something wrong with the laundry room, we use that to communicate, hey, has anybody figured out what's wrong with the laundry room? Has anybody contacted anybody? Things of that nature. So I don't really need that app, but it's there. Then we have CapCut and Canva. I was about to say Canva. Canva is another good app for thumbnails. So is CapCut. I've never really used CapCut as an editing app for my actual YouTube videos, but I've used it for thumbnails and things of that nature. So I have a lot of thumbnail apps on here. So yeah, I use that. And then AOL, obviously another mail app. Nexus app. That's for whenever I travel outside of the country. I did use Nexus when I went for my birthday trip. They're great. They're great travel people. Like, they help you to figure out like how you're gonna get from point A to point B. Pretty much transportation for when you go out the country. I love them. They were the sweetest people. They helped me to get from my airport to the hotel and wherever else I wanted to go. They pretty much had shuttles running, so I love them down. And also with Nexus, y'all, when y'all book one, if y'all book with Nexus, they are very like on it with the schedule. I don't know if that's like obviously for all of them, but for Nexus, when it was time for me to leave from my birthday trip and get on my flight returning home, they were like, okay, when is your flight? You need to be down this time. You need to check out this time. Like, they're very like organized, so I definitely recommend them. Ryu Hotels, I actually stayed in the Ryu in Cancun, so I have that app. I had it when I was there, so that's why it's there. Lemon 8, they said it's another TikTok. I was on it for a little bit. I posted a lot of my old TikToks that blew up on there, and they blew up on Lemon 8, but I don't use that app. Like, it's just there. McDonald's, because I'm a big bag, y'all. Like, there's days where I don't want Chick-fil-A or I don't want nothing else. Like, I just want a quick little 10-piece and fries or a McChicken. Yeah, I still eat McDonald's and I'm not ashamed of it. I don't eat it all the time. I eat it like once every blue moon, maybe like once a month. I'm lying. Once like a week. I don't know. But yeah, so that's there. Then we'll go back down here. I have my photos and my camera. Tidbit. If y'all are taking pictures, make sure, I'm sorry, if y'all are taking videos, make sure your camera, you're taking a video on your back camera, because it has the best quality. Go to your settings and literally everything is mapped out for you to pretty much set it to a good setting to where it's like great quality. So that's a little quick tidbit. And also, that's the only tidbit I have. That's the only tidbit I have. So yeah, and then I have, of course, phone, iPhone. I mean, I said phone, iPhone. Phone, FaceTime, messages, and music. I don't use Apple Music. I use, obviously, FaceTime, phone calls, and messages. That's obvious. Then I got my Safari, you know what I'm saying? I really like Safari better than Google. Just cause, I don't know, like, it's just there. Like, I just use it. And then here's like a little overview of all the apps that I have on my phone. Nothing too spectacular, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that interesting. I am, but I'm not. I'm very like simple, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really have like a lot of stuff on my phone. Some apps, like I said, definitely utilize. I would recommend Notes, reminders. Literally on Notes, you can do a checklist. I have a to-do checklist and I literally can check it off when I'm done. Like, it's so useful and I love it. Also, you can lock notes as well. So if you have like important messages or important passwords or anything that you would not want anybody to see as far as privacy goes, you can also lock it. So you can go on the actual thing and click the 3 buttons up here. It's going to give you an option to scan, pin, lock. So also you can scan documents on your notes as well, which I didn't know. But yeah, so you can lock, find, end note, move note, recent notes, line grids, pretty much do anything. Use light background. It's a lot of options on here. I'll give Apple that. Like, they have a lot of good, useful things on here. Then to lock, you'll just press lock. And then it'll ask you to enter a lock notes password and you can lock with a specific password. Then also with reminders, I used to use reminders so much. Like April 2016, deposit due for Cancun. Like, I loved reminders. I just don't use it because I have a planner. So planners are really useful because you're writing it down, you're retaining that information by writing it down, and then it's a reminder to go back and check it every beginning of the week to figure out, okay, what do I have to do? But being in nursing school, I have to literally document everything on paper so that I remember and I don't miss nothing. I put it in my notes as well, but I also like to document it in my planner. And then what else? I did tell y'all about the Flow app. That's another app I highly recommend. The files, like you can create a folder, scan documents, connect with server. It goes by name, kind, date, size, tags, and then there's other options. So one of the things I have in here, I have my vaccines, all my vaccines, every like important receipt. So like for anything that I purchased when it comes to school, like nursing school, I have copies of receipt. I have my passport in here. Also, y'all, scan your passport. Scanning is so important because if you're in a serious predicament, you will have it. You'll be like, oh, I have it in my files and I can just pull it up. So yeah, y'all, I don't really have much else. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all was in my business. I hope it was informative, and I hope y'all were interested and it wasn't too boring, that I didn't bore y'all too much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Put some comments down in the description box of what other videos y'all would like to see from me. And I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all in this next video. Bye, y'all.